Welcome to Wisdom Inspired, a podcast designed to help high achievers to eliminate burnout and overwhelm. Now let's prepare to open our hearts, our minds, and our notebooks to receive today's wisdom.
Great Friday morning. Hope you are ready. This is the last day of the week. You've got hopefully just a few little things on your list today that you need to knock off so that you can get ready to go into this weekend and go ahead and relax and release yourself and enjoy your family, and celebrate all of the things that you've done, even if they're small tasks that you've been able to complete this week, right? Award yourself and pat yourself on the back because you're one step closer to accomplishing or completing that particular goal that you have. We're leading into the holidays, so I just encourage you to be kind to yourself, okay? Be kind, all right? I don't know about you, but we are experiencing 80-degree weather today, so I don't know what Christmas is going to look like, but I'm just thankful that each day I can get up and say that we're moving into the end of 2021, all right? I'm your co-host, Coach Dorothy Travis. I'm here with Coach Alzima Harper, and together we sponsor this wonderful Wisdom Inspired call every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it is an extension of the wonderful AAC co-working community that we founded together, right? This is our outlet where we come to share 15 minutes of wisdom, biblical wisdom, that you can apply real time to your life personally and professionally, serving as a foundation and an anchor to keep you rooted in the things that are important to you, that matter most, because as you go out and serve every day, people are drawing from you, right? They want what they want from you, and it can oftentimes lead you astray. But our goal here, hopefully, is to continue to support you as we support ourselves by immersing ourselves in the Word of God so that we can continue to be anchored and be able to serve people with intention and authenticity without losing course on what we've been called to do. So we hopefully hope that you get a lot out of Wisdom Inspired as much as we do. We come always to pour out and learn right alongside of you, and we really appreciate those that have taken the time over the year to dial in, to listen to the replays and catch up. It just really encourages us and means a whole lot more than you recognize. And we hopefully appreciate that our insight and our look into the Word through our eyes ignites you to go and look into the Word so that you can get the divine revelation that is unique to your life and to your journey, okay? So the AAC co-working community is a community dedicated to supporting high-achieving female entrepreneurs and lifestyle business owners on their personal and professional journeys by providing them a safe, non-judgmental virtual environment for collaboration, growth, and connections. If you'd like to learn more about our community, we'd love to share it with you. All you have to do is email us at hello@aaccoworking.com, okay? It's hello@aaccoworking.com. Now, wisdominspired.net is everything Wisdom Inspired. You go there, listen to episodes. You can find the podcast platforms that we can be on. But you need to go ahead, first and foremost, and subscribe. We don't spam you. It's just to update you of any events or changes with Wisdom Inspired, and also when new episodes are uploaded daily. Okay? You get a notification in your email box. Now, why this is so important today? It is super important because today is going to be our last live call for 2021. We will not have any Wisdom Inspired going forth for the next 2 weeks of this month, right? We will return on the first Monday of January of 2022 with live calls. So you will need to have wisdominspired.net rooted in your brain so that you can continue to get your 15 minutes of wisdom every day. You can go there and pick your favorite episode that you want to listen to and go ahead and play it right there. You can still keep it on your calendar at 7:30 in the morning, and that way you are consistent and not breaking your agenda for the day. Okay? But we will not be having live calls. We're going to take time to allow God to refresh us and renew us, and we recommend that you do the same, right? So, again, wisdominspired.net needs to be embedded in your brain, and you need to go there today so that you can already have it in place so that you don't miss out on your daily dose of wisdom. All right? Well, I've given you touch points. I've updated you. I've let you know. Now, if you dial in on Monday, you're going to be listening to the music by yourself. Okay? So, Coach, go ahead and take the call away and close us out for 2021 here on Wisdom Inspired.
We don't want them to be by themselves hanging out on the call, right? So hopefully you all will heed and govern yourselves accordingly, right? Great morning, high achieving preneurs. Happy, fantastic Friday. Welcome to the call. Let's jump right on in. So it's been a great week, very exciting week. I hope that you all have been encouraged because we started the week by being bold and courageous, right? Bold and courageous. And in Joshua 1:9, God commanded and reminded Joshua, have I not commanded thee? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Right? And after Moses' death, it is up to Joshua now. That's what this is all about. It's up to Joshua to lead the Israelites who had been wandering in the wilderness for 40 years to and his responsibility is to lead them to the promised land. And so with this huge undertaking of claiming the land from the squatters, fighting and leading battles and giving spiritual leadership, you could imagine he may have been feeling a little overwhelmed with the weight of this task. And so we see here that the Lord offers words of encouragement to be strong, courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Because God knew that he would need courage and boldness to speak out on things that he saw that was wrong, despite what others, would say, because he knew that he was going to probably have some haters, right? And so hopefully you have been encouraged by that. And so then we continued our journey as we looked at 4 leadership lessons from Joshua. And that was from Joshua 1, same chapter, but verses 1 through 18, where we discovered that as believers of Jesus Christ and high-achieving preneurs, we can learn and apply 4 powerful lessons. Focus on the purpose of God, stand on the promise of God, lead by the precepts of God, and remain in the presence of God. And we also saw that in addition to God giving Joshua these instructions to lead the Israelites to the promised land, he also gave Joshua a promise with each of these instructions. And he said, you, the Israelites, will go into the land that I intend to give you. That was verse 2. No one can stop you from taking the land as long as you live, verse 5. And you will win everywhere you go, verse 7. And then we had lessons from the eagle. As we looked at Isaiah 40, 29 through 31, in the King James Version, it says, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Right? In verses 4 and 5 of Exodus, the Lord gives Moses a message for his people. He says, you yourselves have seen what I did to Egypt and how I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. Now if you obey me and fully keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. And Isaiah also uses this phrase, wings like eagles, to attribute the characteristic of eagles to those who remain faithful to God and who look forward to their heavenly reward. And we also discovered that mount up, translated from the Hebrew word Allah, means to go up, to ascend, to go up over a boundary. And we see that Isaiah communicates to them to exercise the patience and trust in the Lord's sovereignty and trust in his timing. And when they do, and when we do, God will provide renewed strength and courage to overcome those obstacles. And lastly, in Because I'm Happy, we looked at Proverbs 29 and 18 that says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. This is a very familiar passage and is often misused from its original contextual meaning. It's been used to emphasize the importance of vision in leadership, vision in business, even from the pulpits. It's used to support having a vision for the church and dreaming big dreams for ourselves. And although that's great to have vision, God encourages us to have vision, right, in life and have big dreams. But this scripture is not about having business or ministry vision. It's about having a prophetic revelation of God. And that's powerful. And so I hope this week's wisdom has inspired you. I hope it's inspired you to be bold and courageous, to learn and apply the powerful lessons, focus on the purpose of God, stand on the promises of God, lead by the precepts of God, remain in the presence of God. And from the eagle, that we learn how to fly alone and fly at higher altitudes and not mingle with the pigeons. Have vision as we approach the incoming year. Take time to shed old habits and things that weigh us down and add no value to our lives. And like the eagles, spread its wings and uses the wind current to soar to greater heights. I hope that you come back in 2022, come back ready to soar, be bold, and be courageous. Well, I hope this week's wisdom has inspired you. I hope, as always, that these things, the principles and the things that we have been teaching, have been inspirational, motivational, and that they keep you moving forward, that it empowers you in a way that you remember what not what we say, but what God says. And that is really all that matters. So, remember to go to wisdominspired.net so you can find the links and go and binge for the next 2 weeks. Binge on those podcasts, right? Listen to the episodes. Subscribe and leave us a review. And if you'd like to know more about our virtual co-working and collaborating community and how you can benefit from the resources, send us an email to hello@aaccoworking.com. With that said, God willing, meet us back on the line here Monday, January 3rd, same time, same place, same station, with more Wisdom Inspired. Have a wildly productive day. I hope you enjoyed the episode of Wisdom Inspired that was brought to you by the AAC Co-working Community, a virtual community designed to support female entrepreneurs, business owners, and freelance professionals. For more, go to wisdominspired.net.